I'm just saying, we pay for it and then we're going to recognize ourselves for getting it. It's like buying flowers and sending it to yourself and then getting it in the mail, like, oh my God, who is thinking about me? Yo, the world is getting crazy.
Are you ready? We're gonna run the play. Let's go. Do you know what it's like to come from nothing at all, but every day you just wanting it all? Do you know what it's like? Every day facing your fear, but believing that your blessing is near. Do you know what it's like? Growing up broken than most, but still being devoted the most. Do you know what it's like? Yeah, that's what the journey's about. Yeah, let me show you how.
We living in a world where people pay for recognition and then celebrate themselves for receiving it. I mean, I'm talking about awards. I'm talking about articles. I'm talking about getting verified. I'm talking about these doctorates. I ain't knocking nobody for whatever you do. Like, whatever you want to spend your money on, that's your thing. I think it might be a little bit of a stretch to now celebrate yourself. Like, I paid for articles. No disrespect to the article makers. You understand? But I never paid for an article and then posted. My God, my goodness, guys, I can't believe that I was just recently featured in Yahoo News. I paid for it. It's corny. You know what I'm saying? Look, people reach out to me like, yo, Jay, can you come to this school and give you a doctorate? I get it. But I ain't about to have a cap on and be like, my God, all these years I was in school, it's just finally paid off. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to the days where you got like genuine achievements, where you earn recognition through doing stuff and working hard and having dedication and being focused? And again, I'm not knocking that stuff. What I think the challenge is like, yo, you pay $15 to get verified, and then you're like, oh my God, thank you guys. I appreciate. Like, listen, a lot of people pay for the recognition. I'm not knocking that either. I'm just saying, we pay for it and then we're going to recognize ourselves for getting it. It's like buying flowers and sending it to yourself and then getting it in the mail, like, oh my God, who is thinking about me? Yo, the world is getting crazy. So instead of focusing on personal growth, building relationships, genuine connections, meaningful contributions, people are more concerned with creating this image, this facade of chasing these moments of recognition. I think that's why the club has got so big, because you can pay for recognition. People pay $1,000 for a bottle that costs $200 or $150 for 30 seconds of recognition because they hold some sparklers next to it. They're willing to shell out hard-earned money just to get a taste of this fame and this applause. I mean, you're talking about social media. The internet has become a breeding ground for this. And listen, I'm not mad at people getting creative, but I think we're getting to a dangerously thin line where we start celebrating people's highlights. And what's even more dangerous is when you let somebody else's highlights discourage you from your path. When you let somebody else's highlights that they've created make you feel like you're not getting ahead. When really, a lot of times I've seen people change directions and you were actually closer to your destination than the person that you tried to pivot for because you don't know what I'm talking about. It's become vain. Where like you got likes are more important. Views are more important. Followers are more important. Comments, all of these things serve as a distorted measure of somebody's self-worth. But let me ask you this. What happened to the accomplishments? Sweat, tears, countless hours of work, 10,000 hours, ironing out, honing your skills, getting better. When did genuine recognition become overshadowed by this shallow quest for validation through virtual popularity? Some of it's not even real, y'all. I'm talking about even relationships. I just think we just gotta be real careful, guys, that this obsession for like paying for stuff, because what happens is it starts making you feel like you've done something that you haven't done. And I really think it's a symptom of a deeper problem, is that we're just becoming a society that values this overflated, superficial substance that's not real. we get so consumed with this idea, like, yo, we've seen what people have done and what they've accomplished, that we lose sight of what really matters. What matters? Man, family. What matters? Personal growth. What matters? Making a positive impact. What happened to the people that used to be in the trenches behind the scenes and just changing lives and doing things, like finding fulfillment through meaningful purposes? You know, we got scientists out here trying to solve problems. Doctors out here trying to solve problems. Entrepreneurs creating enterprise. So the next time you feel tempted to pay for some recognition or celebrate yourself, you do got to clap for yourself. I think we've taken that the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? They be like, pat yourself on the back. Y'all done took that to a whole nother level. You should still pat. You know what? Let's pat ourselves on the back right now. Let's clap for ourselves. Sometimes you do got to clap for yourself. But listen, we've taken it a little too far. Remember what really matters. If you want to get some fulfillment, get it through growing personally. Get it through meaningful relationships. Get it through contributions. Get it through just not the superficial stuff, because I'm telling y'all, it's not real. And then what happens is, if you skip some levels, because I know some people that have skipped some levels doing that. Go to my process mixtape. I talk about there's levels to this. One of my mentors, CJ, said, he said most people try to skip levels instead of mastering them. And what a lot of people are doing is they're trying to skip levels. They're trying to skip the process. But here's what happens when you skip levels. If you don't learn the lessons that you know how to go about and create those levels again, you'll go back to the original level that you were on at the very beginning. So let's get back to genuine accomplishments in the joy of pursuing purpose and meaningful endeavors. And let's break free from this self-indulgent cycle and celebrate what really matters. Authenticity, integrity, character, love, family, positivity. Now let's go out here and change the world and impact people's lives all over. Y'all know what it is. Go run the play. What's going on? Listen, make sure you guys go to RunThePlayStore.com. Get your official Run the Play gear. We talk about shirts, socks, jackets for everybody that's Run the Play all across the world.
Are you ready? We're gonna run the play. Let's go. Do you know what it's like to come from nothing at all, but every day you just wanting it all? Do you know what it's like? Every day facing your fear, but believing that your blessing is near. Do you know what it's like? Growing up broken than most, but still